your girl, Jira Jisaki, with the Pokemon tier list! A completely normal, unnefarious, non-dubious, indevious Pokemon tier list. Completely normal. It's your everyday, average, typical. We're just putting the Pokemon list into tiers. We're just listing them into tiers. Completely normal and nothing evil. Nothing evil is brewing. Yeah, put the Pokemon in the bag. Just put the Pokemons in the bag, guys. But yeah. Konnijira! So. Hey, Chikama. You guys come here often? Oh my god. No, okay, so for the Chikama that watched the Minecraft stream on Twitch earlier today, I was so overstimulated. I don't know. No, you guys could probably definitely tell. I was even like stating it. I was like saying it out loud. But like, I was so overstimulated. Literally, I retained nothing that happened. Like, everything just went by in a blur. And like, oh my god. It was, ew, oh my god. Rippling social anxiety. I cannot go. I can't. But I really want to join because Nemu invited me and I wanted to play with Nemu. And also I thought it would be a good opportunity to try to like try to socialize and get out of my. Cause like, okay, I remember I talked about this before, but like I feel like this like off and on stream, like one-on-one. Conversing one-on-one, since there's only one person, right? It's kind of like you have to talk. So like, I can like force myself to think of things to say, but then even if it gets to two people, like whenever it's more than one person, I just enjoy being silent. And just have like the other two people talk to themselves, like two or more people just like converse among themselves, and I'm just happy to be there and listen. Like I know some people might be like, how like don't you feel like left out, or like how is that fun if you're not even part of the conversation? No, like I don't feel left out at all. So like, I'm still there in the call, like I'm just chilling, just like listening to the people speak. And like, I don't know, it's like I get to like observe and just like not do anything, but then there's like background noise I can listen to. It's like free background noise. I'm pretty sure this all just stems from me being like severely like isolated ever since like birth, and then so like all of my social in quotations like interaction would just be from like literally like listening to video. Actually, the actual like parasocial like like I just like that would be the only time I hear like another human voice. It's just like watching videos and streams. So like that's what I'm used to. So like I really don't mind. That's what I prefer actually. So like I'm chilling just like listening to people yap. So, okay, I'm not parasocial, okay, that's not the right... It's not that I'm parasocial, it's that, like, I'll just, like, sit... Because, like, usually if I'm on the PC, like, I'll always... Like, even if I'm doing something on the main monitor, I'll have something playing on the second monitor. Like, even if I'm not, like, actively watching whatever it is I'm playing, I'll still, like, listen to it. Okay, well, most of the time I do tune it out. I just like having noise so that I'm not sitting in silence. Like, I feel like if I just sit in silence, that's when the voices start to get really loud and overwhelming. And like all the intrusive thoughts and everything. So like, I just need to have something playing in the background. I don't even need to be like actively paying attention or listening to it. I just need like some kind of noise that's not the voices in my head playing so that I'm not consumed by darkness. But that's normal, right? Like, everyone is like that. Right? Right, guys? Like, this is a universal experience. Right? Shirley? Normal for me? I like background noise, yeah? Yeah. You know what they always say? Like streamer, like chat. Like streamer, like chat, guys. Yeah, whatever you say. It's normal. See, all the Chikama here are saying it's normal, which means it is normal in the real world. It's not like I'm just attracting like-minded individuals that also suffer from the same ailments as me. So, like, we all come together and just, like, echo chamber ourselves into thinking that we're normal. Into thinking that we're normal and, like, the social norms. No, it really is normal. It really is normal because I know I'm normal. Which means I'm attracting other like-minded normal individuals as well. Yeah, no echo chamber. It's not like you guys yes man me. No matter what it is I do. I could probably literally like curb stomp a baby. Not that I would. Okay, this is all hypothetical or in-game. I could literally curb stomp a baby and like Chikama will still be there and be like, Chikama, like, no, I mean, sorry, not Chikama, Jira, that's okay. Like, that's not a crime, don't worry about it. Like, we got you. Like, no, yeah, that's completely normal. Like, it's fine, Jira. Yeah. Exactly, the Repo baby did deserve it! See, you guys understand me, we're on the same wavelength. Like, the Repo baby is so hecking disgusting, like, it actually needs to be, like, punted across the room and, like, burned in lava. Actually needs to be burned up in lava. I need to see the skin melt off its face and, like, all the organs bursting from the extreme heat. But, like, in-game, of course. Like, in-game, also hypothetically. Never, IRL. So... Officer right here! Wait, you guys are ratting me out now? Wait, Chikama, you guys are ratting me out? What the flip? I'm being betrayed! I'm being betrayed by Chikama! But! Okay, I'm going on such a long yapping tangent. But... yeah. We're here for the Pokemon tier list! The normal Pokemon tier list! So, let's see. Let me... Alright, I was a bit too close to the camera there. But is this better now? Can you see more of the tier list? So... yeah, okay, I'm at a appropriate distance away from the camera now. So, we can start on the tier list. I wonder though, is it too small? Wait, maybe I should actually... maybe I should make it bigger for you guys. Like, go like this? Oh, but then it covers... wait, hold on. Oh, it's okay, hold on. How... well, my hat gets in the way. Hold on. Maybe if I... no, I don't want to cover you guys. But... I think... okay, let me just shift everything over. Sorry, I made this to like fit well and be perfect like before the stream, but then while I was streaming and I saw this, I was like, wait, I should make the tier list like slightly larger. So now I need to adjust everything else. And I need to do it in real time too. So that's a bit cooked. But we can do it. Uh-oh, hold on. Ah. Wait, why is it not dragging the... oh, is it because it's locked? Okay, there we go. Oh. Alright, come on, it's cooked. I need to rearrange it all one by one. Oh my god! Okay, is this better? Wait, my little tags are like not lined up though. Hold on. Let me let me line up the little tags. Sorry, I should be turning on studio mode for this, but like whenever I turn on studio mode in OBS, like it makes the screen a lot smaller, so it's hard for me to like see what's even happening on the screen and like where I'm moving stuff. But yeah, so you guys got to see that all in real time, but yippee! We got through! We did it! Come on, we adjusted everything! Now the trailer is a little bit bigger for you guys as well. Now we're actually professional interior designers. Like, look at how nice the setup is now. It's like your most basic setup ever. But it's okay! Yeah, it's perfect now, it's perfect. So, hi! Pokemon tier list! Shall we start? So... Wait, okay, sorry, before we start, I have something else to yap about. I just remembered. Okay, Tikama, I'm gonna send a link in chat, but like, trigger warning. Don't click on this link unless you're okay with like raw meat. Unless you're okay with like animals being butchered. Don't click on it. Don't click unless you're okay with animal being butchered. But yeah, no, because I literally know, because it's relevant. Because I literally saw this on my For You page like a few hours ago. No, it's not a cooking stream! But I do want to do a cooking stream one day. I think I really want to do like the blind deaf cooking challenge. Where like one person is blindfolded and the other person is like has headphones on with loud music playing. And like you guys have to work together to cook something. I really want to do this so badly. I think I would do that with Jisaki, but we both like... It's just gonna be so scuffed, it's Galver. But yeah, I literally got that TikTok like a few hours ago, and I was like, wait, this is literally what I'm doing today. So, yeah. But I don't know if you guys have seen like the AI videos. I've seen so many. I can't send it to you guys, I'm sorry. But if you know what I'm talking about, you know what I'm talking about. I've been seeing so many AI videos. And it's so funny, but I can't share those because due to reasons. If you know, you know. But like, I did get this Pokemon AI video of it being butchered, which is literally like what is it called? There was like those videos that show it's like Squirtle and Bulbasaur and like the other starter Pokemons like cooking them, but it's like an animation. I think it's like an animation. So yeah, but you know the videos of Bulbasaur. There's Bulbasaur right here. Bulbasaur is literally right here, guys. Like, is this not like fate? This is literally fate. Wait, how do I put Bulbasaur? Wait, this is the wrong. Okay, there we go. So yeah, we're gonna... Yeah, I did see Chikorita one too! I did. Okay, but let's see, Bulbasaur. So like, yeah. Tier list time now. Vaporeon? Oh, don't you worry about Vaporeon. I will put Vaporeon where it belongs. But I think first we need to... I guess we'll rename the tiers as we go. But like, based on the video Tikama that I sent, like where would you guys place Bulbasaur? I'm placing Bulbasaur. Hold on, I actually wrote down like some possible ideas of like tier list names. But I think for S tier, this should be 5-star Michelin. This tier is gonna be for like absolute like yummy, delicious delicacies. Or maybe delicacies should be a different tier though. Cause like delicacy is more like kind of like strange, not typically consumed foods, right? And then B, this should just be like yummy. Like it tastes good. So 5-star Michelin will be like a step above yummy. And this is like C tier should be like it's edible. Like it's not gonna be yummy, but you can eat it. And then this one should be like edible. Disgusting. Disgusting. Why is the G just hanging out like that? I feel like we do need... There's definitely gonna be Pokemon where like they're not edible. So we need an edible tier list as well. C for tasty? C is for edible. Like, it'll be edible. Should we have a tier in between? In between yummy and edible? Decent. I don't want the tiers to get like too convoluted though, but like maybe we need like edible, decent. Wait a second, hold on. How do I... Yeah, and this is the edible tier, this is decent. Or should it be like it's whatever? Mediocre! Mediocre is like not good, not bad, right? What did I turn on? I thought this was just rating Pokemon? Yeah, this is rating Pokemon! You've come to the right place, Jikama! We are rating Pokemon right now. That's not how you spell decent. Decadent? Decadent. Oh, wait, should this be decadent then? No, I want to try to keep the tier list like kind of as simple as possible, but we need to change the colors. So this one is darker green. I feel like we need something in between edible and disgusting, right? Do we need something in between edible and disgusting? Because like it's pretty much, if it's not edible, it's just gonna be placed in disgusting. Actually, no, I think this is fine. This is fine because like edible means like, yeah, you can eat it. But like, it's not gonna be good. Yeah, edible is mid. Edible means it's mid. Okay. These are the tiers then. These are the tiers. So guys, Bulbasaur. Based on the video, I would say Bulbasaur goes into... I feel like he's kind of like eating a frog. Right? Edible and decent sound the same to me. I think edible is like... Huh. Edible decent. Okay, I want a tier in between yummy and edible, so what should we call it then? What should this tier be called? Keep it for now? Good hacking food? That should go like above yummy, I feel like. But it needs to be prepped like a pufferfish. You need to be careful, it's deadly if you don't. Wait, is that like an actual like in-lore reason? Does it say that? And like I tried to look for a site. I tried looking at Cerebi for like the Pokédex entries, but I can't find them. So I'm just gonna go based on like what the Pokemon looks like and what I imagine if they're like flesh or like inanimate objects. And yeah, we're using our imagination pretty much. Is Bulbasaur vegetarian or... No, Bulbasaur is definitely an animal. Bulbasaur is an animal. It's not just a plant. Bulbapedia? No, Bulbasaur needs to be prepared like a pufferfish, so I think... Then wouldn't that make it a delicacy? See, that's one of the, like, pufferfishes are delicacies because it's not like a typical everyday food and it has to be prepared like meticulously. So that would be like an expensive delicacy. So is Bulbasaur like a 5-star Michelin gourmet like food? Like you would only see Bulbasaur in like the really fancy like expensive restaurants? Are we 5-star chefs? Listen, I'm imagining this as like someone is preparing it for me because like if I were to cook any of these Pokemon, Chikama, it's like it's gonna be inedible for all of them. I'm making everything inedible. Do buy Bulbasaur. Alright. I think it's going in 5-star Michelin. I think this is a delicacy. Wouldn't that just automatically make the other... No, hold on. Maybe we need I think we need a separate, like, delicacy tier. We need a separate delicacy tier. Well, what color to make this? Okay. Absolute gourmet delicacy. That only the insane in the head, not normal wealthy people, wealthy billionaires would get. Venusaur is too big. Yeah, see, a delicacy doesn't mean that it's good food. So I think delicacy needs its own tier. And this 5-star Michelin will be for the actual, like, best food. But delicacy will be its own tier. It doesn't mean it's good or bad, it just means it's like... It's a delicacy. Like fugu, like pufferfish. Venusaur too, but that's what I'm thinking. I feel like... Once we start getting to, like, Venusaur and Ivysaur, like, they're not gonna taste as good. It's like Bulbasaur is veal. It's, like, tender... softer than the other tough meat freaks. At this point, it's getting too gamey. I think these would just be like edible. I imagine Ivysaur. Ivysaur is this one, right? Am I getting them confused? I'm pretty sure Ivysaur is the 3rd evolution. I think this one would taste like crocodile meat. Wouldn't it be like very tough? I think these guys are just edible. Oh, Venusaur is the 3rd one. I am getting them confused. It's been a while. It's been a while since I've seen Gen 1. And then Charmander. I remember seeing the Charmander video, but I don't remember how they prepared it. But Charmander, this guy is a salamander, right? Do people eat... I'm sure someone eats salamanders, like, IRL. I've never tried lizard before, but, like... It's young. It's young, so I'm sure it'll be decent. But then, again, once we start getting into the larger... Dragon meat. This has to be yummy. I feel like, yeah, like, that would be cannibalism if I were to eat these guys, but... Dragon meat is tasty? I imagine so. Maybe this should even be a delicacy. But... The wings would taste pretty bad. I think the wings would be, like, too leathery. But you know what? I guess, like, dragon tail, like, you know how they eat slowpoke tails? Maybe dragon tail would taste good. Kuman Manga. No, Shira. I'm gonna eat all the Pokemon. I'll eat them all. If I ever reincarnate into a Pokemon world Tikama, like I'm eating all of them. At least once. Turtle soup! This has to be a delicacy. But then once you start getting to Wartortle and like Blastoise, I think it's the starters are pretty much like all the same. I think they're pretty much like it's similar theming. Like the older, see the young ones, the fresh meat, they're tasty. But then once they get older, it's like yuck. Like discard them. Too old now. Okay, heck no. I am not eating a caterpillar. Like, I'm sorry, but I'm not eating bugs. I am not hecking. If you guys enjoy eating bugs, like, more power to you guys. I have nothing against other people eating bugs. I just would never eat it for myself. I just don't want to eat it. I have eaten bugs before. Like, when I was a baby, my mom told me stories after I got older of how when I was a baby, I would eat ants off the floor. I would just see an ant on the floor and I would just put it in my mouth. But I feel like every baby puts things in their mouth, so like, why was I not being watched after more properly so that I wasn't eating ants off the floor? Like, that's not my problem. But then my mom was telling me that because I was eating them so, like, deliciously looking, that she started to wonder herself. Like, wow, like, are ants actually, like, that tasty? And she said that she was tempted to try eating them as well, because she saw, like, baby me eat them so much. Wait, why did she just watch me eat ants instead of, like, making me stop? What the flip? But yeah, so I've also eaten, I don't remember what it's called in Korean, but the silkworm cocoon. Cause that's like a side dish that they'll serve. Well, it's like a banchan. It's like a side dish that they serve at restaurants or that people eat like at home. And I didn't want to eat it. But my cousin actually like lied to me. And I remember my cousin gave me like a spoonful of liquid and I was like, what is this? He told me it was soup. He told me it's really good soup and I believed him and I ate it. And it did not taste like any soup that I've ever had before. And then after I drank that concoction in the spoon, then my cousin told me, like, just kidding, I mashed up a silkworm. And like, that's what that liquid was on the spoon. And I was like, yeah. I think I cried. This was also when I was very young. I think I was like a toddler or something, but that was quite the experience. I think those are the only times I ate bugs. Like when I was a baby and I don't remember eating the ants, but apparently like I did eat them, and then that one time I had the silkworm cocoon soup. My older cousin tricked me into sticking my finger into a light socket. Is that bad? Is that dangerous? But I thought light sockets, aren't they safe? It's shocking? Does it shock you? I thought you weren't supposed to stick like forks, like metal into the sockets. But how can it shock your finger if you're not metal? Or are you metal? Are you metal? I heard about that. I heard that if you're allergic to chocolate, chances are you're not actually allergic to chocolate. You're allergic to the roaches found in chocolate. Like, it's more common for you to be allergic to the roaches in chocolate that makes you allergic to chocolate than being allergic to, like, actual cocoa beans. Igo, arigato for the Hakkai Suppa! Jira, what the unholy disgust? What do you mean? This is a perfectly normal tier list. that a perfectly normal person would concoct and plot. Your body's also conductive. Humans are conductive. We have iron in our blood, Jira. But is it enough iron to where, like, you actually, like, become, like, staticky? Like a superpower? You can just control electricity with your body? This is not normal, Jira. This is my childhood. Hey, Pokemon's also like my childhood. Well, it's a very messy and complicated situation with Pokemon, but it's pretty much my childhood as well. And like, you were never curious how they would taste? You know, okay, this is not even weird because in the Pokemon universe, it is canon that people eat Pokemon. Like, they're just animals. They're just animals. Like how we see animals out in the streets every single day. Like these Pokemon are animals in the same way. This is Silkworm Cocoon. This is giving... Metapod is giving Silkworm Cocoon. And I do not want a part of that. Butterfree! Butterfree, would it be edible? No, this is it's straight up a bug too. Like that's a bug. I cannot. I can't with these. This is like eating a maggot! Like how would you ever mean? You know that cheese? There's a cheese where like... I think it's called maggot cheese. It's pretty much like a giant cheese wheel where like a bunch of like maggots are eating, like chewing up and spitting out the cheese, and you like eat the cheese with the spoon with the chewed up like digested cheese from the maggot's stomach and the maggots. Like you're eating the maggots and the cheese. I would rather die. I would not. Oh my god, you could not pay me to eat that. Well, it depends how much money we're talking about. You know, everything has a price. So like... I would consider eating it for a very considerable, hefty prize incentive. You apparently have to chew those thoroughly or the maggot would survive for a little bit in your stomach. Okay, the price just went up even higher. The price, the number I had in my head just doubled. It just doubled. Could it eat your stomach? Don't maggots only eat like rotting, decaying stuff? 3D debut eating that? It depends. Are you gonna give me $20 million? I'll eat it live for 20 million. USD. I'm not talking about no Nigerian prince money. I'm talking about USD. 20 million USD. How much maggot cheese is this? That doesn't even... I wouldn't even eat like the cheese. Like the cheese, like the untouched cheese part of the maggot cheese. For $5. Heck no. Heck no. This is the same as... Okay, wait, for tier list? This is actually my first time making a tier list. But the order of the things also matters as well, right? So like, we need to actually rearrange these as well. I feel like since Bulbasaur is like poisonous, this is definitely more of a delicacy than Squirtle. And for these, the younger ones always more edible than the older ones. Oh, that's not the younger one. Okay, yeah, there we go. Okay, which one will be more disgusting? I feel like... No, these are all so bad. Like, I don't want to eat any of these guys. Oh my god, this is too hard. This is too hard. Beedrill? Flip no. Heck off. Alright, we're getting into the good stuff now. Finally some good hecking food. I saw Tikuma mention earlier they want to try roasted Pidgey. That would taste good. I imagine it just tastes like chicken. It just tastes like Pokemon-y chicken. 5-star Michelin? Would this be a 5-star Michelin? You know, I saw TikTok, I mentioned this before, but I saw what was the bird called? Band Songbird Delicacy. Ortolan. Ortolan is served in French cuisine, typically cooked and eaten whole. It's literally, if you look at pictures of the ortolan, like, it's just... you just see these, like, pictures of, like, roasted tiny birds. Well, their feet are cut off, but, like, you see their tiny little flappy wing parts, and, like, their little feet. And, like, even their eyes are just, like, fried shut. Like, apparently, you just eat that, like, all in one bite. Organ and bones, like, everything. You just eat it in one bite. And I would never eat that. Apparently, it was consumed so much that, like, it's now banned to serve that because it's, like, endangered. The older birds... oh, I think they would be decent. Actually... would they all be yummy? Because... if it's a bigger bird, isn't that like more meat? Big roast bird is yummy for sure. Yeah, like a turkey. Wait, pigeons are real birds! Wait, I would not eat a pigeon. I would not eat a pigeon IRL. It's a Pidgey? Yeah, but aren't they like based off of pigeons? I would not eat a pigeon. I think pigeons are dirty. Like, I'm thinking of like the pigeons like outside, like in New York City, like the pigeons that just walk around everywhere, like they definitely have like millions of diseases on them. I would not eat that. I heard that pigeons are actually like a domesticated bird. But after like the rise of electronics and stuff, like humans didn't have a need for pigeons anymore, so they just like dumped them into the wild. And now pigeons like don't know how to survive in the wild on their own because like they're domestic. Look up a pigeon's bird nest. Look up pigeon bird nest. They can't even build a freaking bird nest, come on, like they don't know how to build a nest. They're really a whole species just like improving on life. I think Pidgey would be 5-star Michelin. And then the other two would just be like, they'd be yummy. They'd just be yummy. Rats they would be edible. Rattata and Raticate, no, I think... No, these rats have to be disgusting. Gamey? Yeah, I would not want to eat the rats. I've never had rat IRL and it's gonna stay that way. I would not eat these guys. Firo and Spearow, right? They're birds, but they don't have the same pretty privilege as Pidgey. So like, would they even taste as good? I'm gonna put it in yummy. Would you think the fatter rat tastes better? Chikama, I feel like I'm also basing this on like pretty privilege. And like Raticate is so much uglier than Rattata. So I feel like Raticate would taste worse. But again, this is just pretty privilege. It's not based on anything of substance. More meat? But like, it's ugly. Would it? Eat chunkier though? Yeah. Alright. You've convinced me. I guess Raticate would be more edible than Rattata. Snake? I never had snake, but I would be down to try. Cause I love eel. Unagi daisuki. And I feel like unagi is just like the snake of the sea, right? I love unagi, so I'm down to try snake. Also, like in the Apothecary Diaries episode from a couple weeks ago, like Mamo eats a snake. So I wanna try. Michelin? Wait, why are there pluses here? Would it be Michelin? I think it definitely depends on how you prepare it. Okay, I guess Ekans is Michelin. Arbok is a delicacy, because Arbok has poison, right? Arbok is definitely poisonous. Well, no, Ekans is a rattlesnake, so these guys are both poisonous. They would both be delicacies then. Snake eater? Yeah, I would try. I would try. If there's a restaurant I go to that serves snake, I will eat it. Both are? Yeah, they're both going to delicacies then. Sandshrew is gonna be like too tough to eat, I feel like. I feel like it's edible, but it's not gonna taste that good. Like the skin is just way too rough. Yeah, pretty rat. That automatically makes it tastier. I would eat a Pikachu. I would specifically eat Ash's Pikachu. I would make Ash sit down and eat his Pikachu like in front of me. Oh, in-game, of course. I'm... in-game. Harder the skin, the more tender the meat. Is that actually how it works? Is that really how it works? I'm trying to... I am not more evil than Giovanni! What do you mean, Pikachu? Exactly. We gotta feed Ash some chili. And when Ash sits down and is like, wow, this chili is really good. I've never had meat like this before. What kind of meat is it? I'll tell him it's Pikachu meat. And then when Ash slowly realizes, like, wait, you know, I haven't seen Pikachu since like last night. Like, where is Pikachu? I'll just be like, oh, I don't know. What a coincidence. What a coincidence. But I have no idea where Pikachu is, where your Pikachu is. Why am I being side-eyed? Like, I literally... Put me in the writer's room. Put me in the writer's room right now. I know I can direct some absolute bangers. I can... I will direct the most absolute bangers to come out. Like, you guys already know. I feel like, okay, armadillos have to be like delicacies, right? But I feel like these guys wouldn't taste that good. Like, why would you want to eat armadillo meat? Let me actually look it up. Armadillo meat. Armadillo meat is a fabulous tasting red meat. Oh my god. I'm seeing armadillo carcasses on Google Images. Well, okay, they're delicacies then, guys. They're delicacies. Probably needs to be boiled. Oh, what is that? Oh, slow cooked, right? Like the slow cooker, like braising. You have to braise the meat. Yeah. Yeah, they're delicacies. They come in their own bowl. They're min-max delicacies. Like, you don't need to spend money on bowls. Like, it just comes with it. Oh my god. Okay, Nidoran? Are these based on rats? What creature? I feel like these have to be, like, yummy. I don't know about the mid-evolution, though. Wait, I don't remember what the mid-evolution is called. But Nidoqueen and Nidoking have to be, like... I think they'd just be decent. Are they reptiles? Wait, they're dinosaurs? Wait, these are my fellow cousins? These are my cousins? You don't have poison? Okay, but I feel like at this point, like, all of the poison Pokemon are just gonna be put into delicacy then. I feel like... we're getting too logical for some Pokemon, but not for others. Yeah, they shouldn't all be a delicacy just because they're poison. It's a mammal? Wait. That means... Wait, mammals produce milk. Nidoqueen milk. Decent. Clefairy is decent, right? No eggs? Yeah, they're dinosaurs, but they don't even lay eggs. They just give live birth. I think Clefairy is... should be decent. That's true, all Pokemon do have eggs. Wait, you're right. They all lay eggs. Wait, then how is it a mammal? Wait, the Pokemon universe doesn't really make any sense. Because, like, mammal is literally, like, you give live birth. Clefable? I guess they just both go indecent. Would they taste like cotton candy? But they're still based on animals. They're not, like, inanimate objects. But you know, I'm looking at the tail. I feel like their tails would actually taste really good. You're right. Platypuses are mammals, but they lay eggs. But aren't they the only mammal that does that? And it's only appear in daycare centers? Oh. And do Pokemon give live birth outside of daycare centers? If Fairy was an alien, then they have the delicacies then. But I remember the episode. I do remember the episode of them being in, like, the spaceship. I'm not eating Vulpix. I would not eat a Vulpix. Vulpix is too cute. Vulpix is one of my favorite. Oh, Lowland Vulpix is one of my, like, all-time favorite Pokemon. I can't eat this to come up, but there's nowhere. No, there's nowhere to put it. Where do I put it? I don't want to eat it. I don't want to eat it. Vulpix is like pet tier for me. Like I don't want to eat it, Chikawa. Will it taste good though? They're fire types, so I feel like they would taste a bit spicy. You made Ash eat his Pika, now you must eat yours. That's true. I'll put it here then. They're 5-star Michelin. 9tails! This would actually feed so many people. If you were to like raise 9tails, there's literally 9 tails on it. I think 9tails would just be yummy. Wait, it's like eating Ari. Wait, by the way, the Spa Day Ari skin is real apparently. And of course it's legendary. Of course they gotta milk the player base for all they're worth. Okay, Jigglypuff has to be like yummy, right? Wigglytuff is so, I don't know. I don't like Wigglytuff. I think Wigglytuff looks kind of stupid. And very annoying. But they'll both be yummy, I guess. They look like they'll be very, very tender. Wait, Sona's getting a spa skin too? I didn't know about that. Yeah, 1820 is legendary. I am not a bug enjoyer. I will never eat a bug in my entire life. I've only eaten bugs twice in my life, and one of them I don't remember because I was too young, and the other time I was like tricked into eating it. But I would never like consciously, sentiently eat a bug on my own. Unless I was paid money. Then I'm down. But it's gonna be a lot of money. Everything has a price, Chikama. Everything has a price. It's just a matter of how much that price is, how big it is. Seafood is just water bugs? I love seafood. But yeah, I have heard that shrimps are like the cockroaches of the sea. But that's different. That's different because it's like... It's different, Chikama. Seafood is different. Bats? These guys are just... They're just all like mouth. There's barely any meat on them. This is actually what I imagined the songbird to taste like. I feel like the bats are like most like Zubat. Wait, what are they called again? Is it Zubat and Golbat? I feel like they would taste like the songbird. The songbird delicacy. Okay, Oddish! Oddish would be yummy. Oddish is like a blueberry. That would definitely be yummy. Okay, but now these guys, they're like, aren't they like funguses? I think they would be just decent. Vileplume? No, I think they're just decent. Actually, I feel like they wouldn't even be decent here. Wait, it's an onion? I like mushrooms. I love mushrooms, but aren't these mushrooms like funguses? It's based on like the Rafflesia? I don't know how to pronounce it. Like the toxic ginormous fungus flower. They smell like dead bodies. I've heard enough. I've heard enough. These guys are disgusting, rotting, decaying, absolute. What the flip? Okay, if it's like that, then they're going to inedible. Like, ain't nobody eating these things. Like, what the flip? But Oddish is still like a baby and like hasn't developed the Rafflesia yet. I don't know how to pronounce it. Rafflesia? So I think Oddish would be disgusting, but not like inedible. Oddish is yummy, yeah. Are you speaking from first-person experience? Alright, we've got first-hand experience here, Chikama. Rat poison? No, yeah, you would actually die. Like every single cell in their bodies is like poisonous. Okay, I love crab, but wait, I need to blow my nose. I love crab, but this is also like a parasite fungus. I'm gonna be right back. Okay, I'm back to Kama, and you know what? I think I do need to make it smaller now. Because we need to... I didn't keep in mind that the tiers would like expand. Oh my god. That means I have to move chat again as well, but... That's okay, we'll just keep you in the corner for now. For now, we'll just keep you in the corner. But I think... Okay, I love crab, but this is like a fungus crab. So I think this would taste disgusting. And this one would just be inedible. Wait, no, is it Parasect or Paris? Which one is which? I'm getting mixed up on the names. We need to observe the art. The art of the Pokemon. Yeah, this, if you can see, look, here's some lore. Here's some lore that I remember. Paris is the unevolved, Parasect is the evolution. Thank you, Arigato. If you look at Paris, he has eyes, okay? He has irises in the eyes. Look at those big doe eyes. And then when you look at Parasect, look, the mushroom is like taking over its body, and it no longer has any irises. It's zombified. The fungus has taken over its brain, and it's just a husk of itself, being controlled by the parasitic fungus growing on its back. No longer has free will or thoughts. It's not sentient anymore. This is inedible. That's for sure inedible. This one, there's still hope because like it's not taken over just yet. Wait, actually you're right. Like this one is still not taken over, but like at the end of the day, the two mushrooms on its back, they are still brain funguses. Alright, they're both inedible. They're both inedible then. You're not a fungus enjoyer. I'm not a parasitic brain cordyceps zombify mushroom enjoyer. Or fungus enjoyer. I love mushrooms though. I do love edible mushrooms. Maybe it's because of a one-time thing. Yeah, just eat. Wait, this would make it the absolute like most gourmet delicacy then. Because you can only eat it one time in your life. This is inedible. These guys are freaking inedible. Also, why would you even want to eat the bugs in the first place? Like Venonat? Heck no. What the flip? Yeah, I don't want to eat the poisonous moth larva either. This is nasty. These guys look like they taste like sausages. Diglett and Dugtrio, they have to be tasty, right? Yeah, Diglett hot dog sausage. They do look like sausages! They're just glizzy gobbling it up. This is actually Polypuff's favorite Pokemon. For reasons you guys should know. Diglett and Dugtrio are Polypuff's favorite Pokemon. Yeah, they look like they would be yummy. Cat. I think it would be decent. I think Meowth. I'd eat a Meowth. It's kind of like, wait, isn't the crown, not the crown, but isn't the thing on Meowth's forehead, isn't that gold? So like, couldn't you literally just like breed Meowths and just harvest the gold from their skull? Yeah, but then that also means like gold is probably not as valuable in the Pokemon world if you can just farm it off of like Pokemon like this. So heck. You have to learn Payday? Persian is just like it's like you're just eating. I'm sure people eat like tigers and stuff in the world. Duck. I actually really like duck. I love Peking duck. But Golduck seems like... Golduck doesn't really look like a duck though. This one looks kind of freaky. I think this one would just be decent. But Psyduck would definitely be yummy. Duck is good. Oh, Michelin? Would it be Michelin? No, I think Psyduck is just yummy. This monkey! Mankey! Primeape? I think the small one is Mankey, right? I would not eat a monkey. Ever. But they would be edible. I feel like, no, this has to taste disgusting. I think they taste disgusting, no? But I have heard that, like, in some countries, people will, like, eat monkey brains. And that is definitely, like, an absolute gourmet delicacy that I would never eat in my entire life. I am not eating brains of any animal. That's actually very... It's a pig monkey, though. It's still monkey. Like, that's like saying, like, someone, like, gives you a piece of cotton candy, and it's, like, it's half, like, made of sugar and half made out of feces, and, like, you don't want to eat that, but they're like, it's half sugar, though. Like, what the flip? I'm still not eating that. What are you talking about? If you want to eat a monkey, then you go ahead, Tico. You eat the monkey. I'm not touching a monkey. I'm not eating a monkey. This is actually kind of like cannibalism, though, if you were to eat a monkey. Yeah, I remember Nadine told me before that she actually showed me a picture. She had pig brain at a hot pot place. And I was like, oh girl, you are so brave for that. You are so brave for that. I would never eat a brain. I would never ever... Oh my god. Like, I'm not even... I think she said... I don't remember, because this was a while ago. I think she said she was just curious on how it would taste, but, like, I'm not even curious of how it would taste. Like, I don't want to eat any brains. She didn't like it? I imagine so. So, like... And I know I wouldn't like it, so I'm not even gonna try. But she's very brave for trying it. You eat primates all the time though, every time you nom chat? Okay, but that's different because I always spit you guys back out. I always spit you guys back out, so like no real harm is done to you guys. You guys are still alive, right? It's not like you guys are dead and digested in my tummy. Yeah. And you guys are root vegetables. You're not primates. Okay, Growlithe and Arcanine, these guys are definitely, like, these are pet tier. It's pet tier, we're gonna put it into yummy. Because in some cultures, they do eat dogs. So, like, they wouldn't be eating if it wasn't yummy. So I feel like they have to be yummy, right? I'd eat a dog. I would never eat a dog. But I don't have any views against people eating dogs. I would just never eat it myself. Also, that doesn't mean, like, you can just, like, steal anyone's random pet and, like, eat their pet. Like, it has to be, like, a... Like a dog that was raised to be eaten. Yeah, I would never eat a dog. Like, never in my life. If you were to trick me into eating a dog, like my cousin did with the cocoon, like, I think I'll actually, like, go next life in-game. Raise your own dog to eat? No, it's like, you know, like farm animals? Like raising... Like farm animals. You can't just steal someone's pet off their front yard and like eat that pet. Like, that's so unethical. Even if it was like a chick... You can't just steal people's like animals like that. Like, you can't just steal someone's chicken either. You can't steal their chicken or their cows and eat that. That is so... like, that's very bad. No stealing, guys. I know we all have, like, free will, but, like, don't steal people's pets. That's... I will look at you with disdain. If you stole someone's pet, like, no matter what kind of animal it is. That's just evil. Oh, he has a Pikachu? Okay, that's different because, like... Because I said so. I said so, so, like... Listen, do as I say, not as I do. Yeah, Ash deserves it. He deserves it, so... Listen, I'm allowed to be a hypocrite, but you guys can't be. Alright? You're in my world right now. This is Jira's world. I think tadpoles would taste disgusting and way too slimy, but Poliwhirl? Wait, which one is Poly? I forgot their names. I think is Poliwhirl the middle evolution? I think these guys would be edible. Poliwrath. Poliwhirl and Poliwrath, right? The third evo is Poliwrath. Polypuff Real? Oh, maybe we should put it in disgusting tier. Yeah, I think the tadpole would taste disgusting, and then the more froggy evolutions would be like edible because people do eat frogs, but they're not like cute enough to be put into delicacy because like. Wait, do they even have a mouth? If they don't have a mouth, how are they eating food? Abra? No, these guys aren't they highly intelligent? The Abra line, they're like highly intelligent, right? You cannot eat these in like good conscience. We need a new tier. This would actually be like cannibalism. If you were to eat these. Yeah, it's human tier. Like, Jikama, this would be like you guys eating like your neighbor. Like, genuinely. This is like capturing and like harvesting your neighbor. This is cannibalism. I would never eat them. My neighbor is tasty? Even I'm not that much of a freak. Guys, like even I wouldn't be a cannibal like ever, no matter what. Unless you give me $1 billion, then I'll do it. 1 billion and I'll do it. But I need the 1 billion first. I need the 1 billion USD in my hands first before I even attempt to like capture my neighbor. Okay, Machamp and this evolution line, I feel like, is this not also cannibalism? These guys are literally like bipedal animals. They're bipedal animals. Like, this is also cannibalism, no? Don't eat them? Yeah, also they're way too muscular. I don't think it would taste good, like, at all. You'd be chewing for, like, years. For one bite. Those are people, yeah. They're... How do you think the evolution line came to be? Like, in the Pokemon, like... In the world of Pokemon, do you think someone, like... Oh my god. Oh my god, they're the same... They're the same color! They're the same color! This is definitely, like... Oh my god. It's Nidoran plus human DNA. Oh my god. Yeah, we're not... This is cannibalism. This is cannibalism, guys. Didn't they confirm that Pokemon humans got an on? Is that real? Did they actually confirm that? That is crazy. I like it, Picasso. You know, the world needs crazy people. The world needs crazy people to come with crazy ideas. Otherwise, the world will be like way too bland and boring. Have you seen some of these Pokemon though? Gardevoir. Lopunny. Vaporeon. Oh, I've seen him alright. I've seen him. Don't you worry, I've seen him. I have a tier just for them. Don't worry. When we get to them, we'll get to them. I have a tier just for them. Human-like egg group in Pokemon? That sounds so nefarious. These guys have to be yummy. Wait, except for this one. This one, I think it's just like edible, because isn't that one poisonous? But yeah, Bellsprout. I don't remember their names. Victory Bell? But this one is Bellsprout, right? Yeah, walking salads. I think the first two evolution lines would be yummy, and then the third one is just like edible. Literally poisonous. Victory Bell's delicacy. Yeah, poisonous plant. Right, it's Weeping Bell. You're right, Weeping Bell. Wait, Bellsprout is poisonous too? What if Victory Bell has a nice juice you can drink? Isn't that literally just like its saliva? Aren't you just drinking its saliva? I guess that would be a delicacy to some people. Grass poison? Something that poisons raw but cooks out right. Alright, we gotta cook these guys. Yeah, let's just headcanon that if you cook the Bellsprout evolution line, they're no longer poisonous. Cut their roots? Yeah, just cut off Bellsprout's legs. And we're chillin'. I need to blow my nose again. Heck. I'm back. Okay. I know Tentacle and Tentacruel are poisonous, but I like jellyfish. Have you guys eaten jellyfish before? Okaeri, welcome back. Arigato, chikama. I like jellyfish. So, like, I would put these in yummy, but, like, oh, maybe they're delicacies, actually. I think they go into delicacies, not delicacies. I like squid too. I love seafood. But do people eat jellyfish? Yeah, I've eaten jellyfish. At the very least, wait, I thought they're squids. Are these guys squids? Wait, these are not jellyfishes? Yeah, they eat jellyfish in Korea as well. So I specifically remember, you know, like japchae, like the glass noodles? They put jellyfish in it. Sometimes. So I like it. Yeah, it's oishi. They're squids with beaks. Oh, they're not jellyfish? Oh, heck. Tentacle is literally called jellyfish Pokemon? Okay, maybe Tentacle is jellyfish, but then Tentacruel is more of a squid octopus thing. But yeah, bottom line, I like both. I just like seafoods. Like, they're both going to delicacy. Hybrid? Yeah, I'm pretty sure, like, a lot of Pokemon are, like, they're a combination of animals. It's not just, like, one animal. Alright. I saw Tikuma ask this earlier, but, like, yeah, I don't think... Do you guys think, like, Geodude and the evolution line here, are they just rocks? Or, like, do you think there's, like, flesh inside of them? I feel like they're just rocks, right? Just full through, like, they're just rocks. This is inedible. But actually, you know, I've seen videos of, like, I don't remember which province, but, like, I remember seeing in China that they do eat rocks. They serve rocks, like actual straight up rocks. And I think I remember reading a comment that was explaining about the dish. And like, you don't eat the rocks themselves, but you'll just like suck on the rocks to like eat the sauce. And then you spit out the rocks. So I'm still putting this in inedible though, because like the rock itself you cannot eat. Yeah, they season the rocks. They'll season it with a bunch of seasoning and like sauces, and then like stir fry it, and then you just eat the sauce off the rocks, and you like spit out the rock. So I mean, I'm down to try it one day. I would try as long as it's not spicy. Scoop out the Geodude meat with a spoon out of their eye socket. Wait, you're cooking. Wait, these guys are actually like delicacies then. like the only edible part about them would be their eyes and their tongue. And that is definitely a delicacy. What if their eyes are rocks? You think their eyes are just made out of rocks too? Alright, they're inedible. They're inedible, guys. We ain't eating no rocks around here. But I feel like if they were salt rock, wouldn't? I know there is like a Pokemon that's based on salt rock. I think it's in Scarlet and Violet, but I don't remember the name. But there is an actual like salt Pokemon. I think these guys are just straight up rocks though, right? I think Geodude and his homies are just rocks. Golem does appear to have some meat on his arms. But I feel like it would be really tough. Like really hard meat. Very tough and very gamey. Like just not delicious whatsoever. Alright, I had raw horse in Japan against my will. Like these guys are edible, but they're not tasty. Like they're edible, but they're not tasty. So yeah, the horse sashimi, oh my god, yes, raw horse. And I heard that the lore behind the reason why raw horse is so common in Japan is because like raw beef is outlawed. You can only serve raw beef, and I like raw beef, but you can only serve raw beef if you have a certain license, which apparently is like very difficult to get. So that's why they have raw horse as like the substitute for raw beef. But because like you don't need a license to serve raw horse, I heard that's very unregulated and like dangerous. So my manager was actually telling me like never eat raw horse when you come to Japan. Like never eat raw horse in Japan. And I told Mana-san like, oh, too late, I already ate raw horse. And my Mana-san was like, oh, well don't eat anymore. And I was like, okay. You don't have to tell me twice. Wait, we're at Slowpoke now. Okay, Slowpoke? Don't die. No, this was when I was in Japan like earlier this year. I'm not dead right now. So I think I'm okay. Maybe? Slowpoke is Michelin. Yeah, Slowpoke is Michelin. I don't know about Slowbro though. Is Slowbro also Michelin? Maybe just yummy. Well, like, yeah, there's like they literally serve Slowpoke tail as a gourmet dish. It's definitely very tender. Slowpokes are 5-star in the lore. Well, there you go. 5-star Michelin Slowpokes. Slowpoke tail soup is a thing in game. It's not just tail soup. There's also, I saw an image of like Slowpoke curry. Yeah, smoked tail curry. So, but I wonder, are Slowpoke, like, do you have to murder the Slowpoke for their tail? Or, like, are they kind of like those lizards where their tail just, like, falls off? But, like, they still live. Their tail just falls off, but they're still alive, right? The thing on Slowpoke tail is a clam, so it should be edible. I think it's just yummy, though, because, like, again, like, Slowpoke is a younger version of a Slowbro, so like the meat has to be softer. I feel like Slowbro would just be like, the meat would be tougher. So it's not a Michelin tier, but it's still yummy for sure. It grows back. Ethical tail farming. Would you eat a Slowking? Wait, isn't Slowpoke actually like very intelligent as well? I would eat a Slowbro's tail, but not like them. Wait, pigs are also really intelligent. But yeah, I don't eat pork that much. I try to avoid eating pork. Not for any, like... I don't know. Mama Saki always just told me, like, to try not to eat pork, so, like, I don't really eat pork. I just grew up like that, so it just stuck. But... Ohayo! Gaohayo, Chikamo! No tonkatsu? So, like, it's not like a hard... It's not like I'm avoiding pork because of, like... health reasons. So, like, I will still eat it once in a while. It's just, if there's another meat choice, I'll usually opt for, like, beef or chicken over pork. But I do eat tonkatsu once in a while. But majority of the time, if I'm getting tonkatsu, I get, like, chicken katsu. I get the chicken version. I get chicken tonkatsu. Barbecue country, gotta eat pork. You know, actually, Mada-san took me to a restaurant in Japan where they serve, like, braised Okinawan pork. Oh my god. Oh my god, that was so delicious. I think that's the best pork I've had my entire life, actually. Like, that was so amazing. It was braised Okinawan pork, and it was the softest, most tender meat I've ever had. It literally would just melt in your mouth. I don't remember what the actual dish is called, but it's like braised Okinawan pork. That was, and the sauce that it was cooked in, and the soup and everything, oh my god. I need to go back there. I need to go back there, guys. Like, that was amazing. Wait, I'm... Sorry, I drank water, and I almost choked. I almost choked on it. No, not on my spit, not on my spit! It's my water, it's my water! I almost choked. No, I'm not joking. I was drinking water. Gyukatsu? Wait, let me look up what gyukatsu is. Gyukatsu? I did! I ate that! It was... Oh, I don't remember what the restaurant was called. But it's a very, like, famous chain. It's a very famous gyukatsu chain. And I did eat it. Wait, maybe I can even show you guys the picture? I need to look for it, though. I took a picture. But yeah, I need to look for it first. I found it. And then I need to port it to the PC, so give me a second. But like, to come out, okay, tell me, I didn't know like which drink to order with the gyukatsu, so like don't judge me, but I got orange juice. Is that weird to eat with beef? I didn't want to drink soda. I didn't want soda, and like, but pretty much the only choice was like, I think it was like orange or apple juice. It was something like that, so like, I got orange juice. But like, surely that's normal, right? Like, surely eating orange juice and beef is like fine? Right? Right, guys? Right? Yeah, this is a picture. I don't remember what the restaurant's called, but this is what it came with. It was a set menu. So Rufus, yeah, this was a lot of food. It was a lot. But I also had like a little grill thing in front of this like tray where I cooked the meat on. Yeah, I was also shocked when they came in this glass, but that's like the only glass that this place had. Apparently. I'll eat that so hard. I know, right? It was very tasty. I don't remember what the sauces were. I might have not even dipped it in the sauce that much. But can I eat wasabi? Yeah, you can have my wasabi. I did not eat the wasabi. Is that bone in the broth? No, that's not mushroom. That's tofu. It was a type of miso soup, I'm pretty sure. Okay, so the food so there's rice on the left, and then there's like miso soup with tofu, and then that's roe. I don't remember what kind of fish though. Is it mentaiko? But it's type of roe. And then on the right side is warabi mochi. And I love warabi mochi. And then the gyukatsu is right there as well with like cabbage salad. I don't remember what the scoop of ice cream looking thingy was. Was that like potato salad? I don't remember. But yeah, this was really good. It's a very large gyukatsu chain in Japan. So which Pokemon tastes like this? Miltank. This is Miltank. Recreate this with Pokemon? Okay. The row is gonna come from Magikarp. Like Magikarp row. And then the warabi mochi would be... Oh heck, Tikama. I think we need to go past like Gen 1 Pokemon if we want to recreate this accurately. I want to try warabi mochi. I love warabi mochi. I love regular mochi and warabi mochi. I love both. No tofu Pokemon? Maybe that'll be a future gen. Surely they have to make... Oh, maybe you could start out as like the base evolution is like a little bean. The little bean. And then it evolves into tofu. That would be very cute. But Miltank is not Gen 1. Oh, heck. Is there no... Alright. Nidoqueen, it's gotta be you. It's got to be Nidoqueen. She has to volunteer as tribute. A Magikarp row? Where would the miso soup come from? The miso soup would come from... I don't know, this is too hard. With only Gen 1, like, it's too hard. But... tofu Pokemon is a cooking ingredient? Oh yeah, we wouldn't have to build... Yeah, I'm sure... Yeah, the Pokemon world does have, like, actual cooking ingredients, right? Yeah. I'm sure they have stuff like regular chickens and, like, for regular eggs and, like, regular corn. Slowpoke should be 5-star Michelin, probably very tender. Did you know they eat the tail? Yeah, they do. Wait, isn't Slowpoke in 5-star Michelin? Yeah, it's right here. But yeah, I want to eat Slowpoke tail. If it's anything like the braised pork I had in Japan, oh my god, I would eat it every single day. Wait, there is cooking? I stopped playing after Sun and Moon. Cause like, I think I talked about it before, but like, I just got so burnt out after Sun and Moon. And then, when the Switch came out, I really wanted to play Sword and Shield, but I didn't have a Switch at that time because I was waiting patiently for the Animal Crossing Switch. And by the time the Animal Crossing Switch came out, like, I kind of got, like, over Sword and Shield. And Scarlet and Violet, I just never played them. But I want to play the next Pokemon Legends that's coming out this winter. So, like, I didn't buy a Switch 2 because I'm waiting for the special edition's Pokemon Switch 2 at the end of this year. And then when Animal Crossing eventually comes out for Switch 2, I'm getting the Animal Crossing Edition Switch 2. And then I'm just gonna give away, like, the Pokemon Switch 2. Will you trade Pokemon with Jikama? Yes, I will. You know, I would always get both versions of the game so I could trade myself. So I could trade with myself, like, the region or like the title exclusive Pokemons. Because I don't have any friends to play Pokemon with. And, like, I just CBA with the GTS system, or, like, whatever the trade system was called. Because people would always ask for, like, the most ridiculous Pokemon in exchange for the most basic ones. So I was like, yeah, no. So I'll just get both copies for myself. So that would be what I would tell my dad. I would tell my dad, this one is for me and this one is for our sister. But she never was interested in Pokemon. But that was the premise I used to finesse Papasaki into getting me both versions. No! It's not a lie! Like, it was used on her DS. So, like, it's not technically a lie. It's not a lie. Konnijira, Jikama! Konnijira! You buy 2Bs, you don't have any friends? Yes. No one to trade with me. Oh, that's another thing! Okay, so I remember more. So for Sword and Shield, after I did get my Switch for the Animal Crossing edition, I asked my brother, like, do you have Sword or Shield? Because I wanted Sword. I wanted to get Sword. But my brother said that he had Sword. Which meant that I had to get Shield then. And I didn't want to get Shield. So I just didn't get Sword and Shield, like, at all. But yeah, my brother has Sword. So I have Shield. Well, now that I have Jikama, like, oh my gosh, the trading is gonna be so much fun. You know, back when I went super ham on, like, all of the breeding and, like, the hardcore breeding, you know how, like, you would end up with so many eggs that are, like, almost perfect but not perfect? But it would be, like, 4 IVs with, like, the best nature and everything. I gave them all away. I would, like, wonder trade all of them. I would wonder trade them. I would also give it away on, I think it was like Reddit. I think there's like a Reddit place where you can like trade Pokemon or like offer to give away Pokemon. So I gave away a lot of Pokemon there as well. But yeah, the wonder trading was always super fun because I would also get back a majority of the time it's like random Pokemon, but I got like some insane stuff from Wonder Trade, I remember. I think, people would give away like shinies and also like 6 IV Dittos. And just like, I've gotten legendaries as well too. So I don't know if they're like legit. But like, yeah, I would get them from Wonder Trade. So yeah, Wonder Trading was very fun. But if it's a hacked Pokemon, like, can you still Wonder Trade it? Does the system not, like, catch that? And disable the trade for that Pokemon? Icon says if it's hacked in or not? What does the icon look like? Wait, it says if you got a hacked mon through surprise trade, then it passed the legality checks and it's considered legal. Yeah, so I don't know. Maybe people were really just giving out, like, legendaries and shinies. Competitions? I only use my own Pokemon for competitions. Cause yeah, when I tell you guys I was a hardcore breeder, like, I mean it. Oh my god, come on, like, I went so ham in Sun and Moon. But yeah, Magnetite, Magneton, these guys are not edible. Like, no matter what, like, it's metal. You can't eat this. Yeah, my Tapu Lele was my prized possession! I didn't breed for her, because I don't think you can even breed for her, but like, man, the resetting was brutal to get that. And she wasn't perfect either. It wasn't like 5 IVs or anything, but I just settled for 4. Farfetch'd is a Michelin tier delicacy. I feel like I remember reading a Pokédex entry saying that they're like going extinct, kind of. Like they're getting endangered because people just keep on eating them, right? With its own seasoning, this would be like you sticking your finger in the outlet, but like you're sticking your tongue in the outlet. You're sticking your tongue in the outlet and then you're chewing up all of the wires. The exposed sizzling wires. You're just like putting it in your mouth. Yeah, Farfetch'd even comes with a leek. Like, it comes with its own seasoning. How generous. Michelin tier. That's for sure Michelin tier. Doduo and Dotrio are like ostriches, and I feel like they're edible. I think ostriches would be edible, but not like tasty. Okay, wait, I need to... Oh, there's an ad there. Okay. Okay, this is the most I can, like... this is the most I can expand it to, because of the ad. Seal, this has to be tasty. You know, I've gotten, like, beluga TikToks before. Like, you know, in Alaska, there are the certain, like, Inuit tribes that, like, catch belugas and beluga whales and such. And, like, I'll get TikToks of them, like, preparing it. It looks tasty. I want to try. I want to try at least once in my life. I don't think I ever will go to Alaska, but, like, if I'm ever in Alaska, I will be trying beluga meat. When I think of Alaska... yeah, that's pretty much... that's what I think of Alaska. Like, what even is in Alaska? Other than belugas. I feel like Alaska is just like a snowy, barren wasteland, no? Ice fishing? Is there a lot of murder in Alaska? Actually, I can see that happening, because it's kind of like a lawless land, right? It's just so much, like, barren land. And very snowy, like, it's very intense weather. So I think things can get, like, buried under the snow, if you will, quite easily. Salmon? Wait, I love salmon. Alaskan salmon. Dog racing. Oh yeah, the sled dogs. Yip yip. Yeah, they'll be part of like tribes. And like they'll show them how they prepare the beluga meat. And also talking about how that it's like they do it like sustainably. They hunt for beluga whales like sustainably, but I don't remember like how it was sustainable, but like yeah. They also use every single part of the beluga as well, so like nothing goes to waste. This is inedible. Like what do you mean? Actually, Takuma, it depends who it is. If I'm serving it to Chikama, yes, it's inedible. I will not serve it to you guys. But if it's the creatures on Summoner's Rift, this should just be like the entire edible tier, no? Shouldn't this just be like the edible tier? Yeah, here comes the slop train. Here comes the slop trough. We have to force them to eat it somehow. Just the poisonous ones? Yeah, I guess we can give them a choice. We can give the creatures a choice between eating a corpse flower, eating actual toxic waste sludge, or eating a parasitic brain fungus zombie fungus. We'll give them a choice. I know, I'm so kind, aren't I? I'm so benevolent and like understanding of their situation. Like I'm literally giving them a choice of what their last meal is gonna be. Fungus might be an upgrade for them. I guess most people are gonna choose the fungus then. This has to be like a dog. I'm imagining like the tongue. Cause like people do eat like animal tongues. I feel like this is just a delicacy, no? Wait, which one is Cloyster? This one? Is Cloyster the evolved version? I think Cloyster would be like 5-star Michelin because oysters are seen as like gourmet food. Because they're served raw, so they need to be prepared like really well. Actually, would it be a delicacy? Would it be a delicacy instead? I think it would be a delicacy. Cause like it needs to be handled properly and like prepared properly. If the evolved ones are older, would that mean the muscles don't taste as good as the babies? Well, I think for seafood it's a bit different. Cause like a baby clam is way too tiny to like eat. You would want a baby clam to mature a bit more, so it becomes bigger, and like there's more meat, right? So like, I think for seafood it's different because seafood meat doesn't get like more tough. You know what I mean? It won't get more tough from like the stress of like life. They're just always like soft and squishy. Like a baby shrimp? I guess just like the animals that have a hard shell, soft interior, like they don't really... That rule doesn't apply to them. Like a baby shrimp is just tiny with like barely any meat, but a more grown shrimp, it's still like a hard shell with soft inside, but like it's bigger. You know what I mean? Yeah, the shells get more tough and worn out, but not the meat. The inside is still like nice and soft and protected. Okay, these guys have to be inedible. Like these are ghosts. Like but I imagine if you eat them, won't they like haunt you forever? Like I'm pretty sure they'll haunt you, right? So maybe Gengar should actually be a last meal for the creatures. Or should be Haunter? Should be all of them? Should be Ghastly too? I know if Haunter licks you, don't you get like paralyzed permanently? This Onyx is inedible. Drowsy, and I don't remember this guy's name, but I don't think they would taste good. Also, I feel like maybe even like, wouldn't this be like cannibalism? Aren't these guys also very like intelligent as well? Hypno? Drowsy and Hypno, aren't they also intelligent? I think it's cannibalism. Looks like a pudding though. He looks like an anteater. Or like a is it called a tapir? Yeah, he looks like a tapir. And like, they're kind of ugly to come out. I don't... they don't have pretty privilege. Hypnotizing to eating yourself? Yeah, this is cannibalism. We're not... This is taboo. Off limits. Oh my gal. Oh my gal. Oh my god, this is they're 5-star Michelins. Finally some good hecking food, guys. Oh my god, these guys are... I would eat them all day, every day. Okay, they're inedible. The eggs. Eggs would just be yummy. They would just be yummy. The palm tree, I think, would taste disgusting, to be honest. Because, like, the body is bark. The body is tree bark. And the fruit is, like, their head. You're actually, like, decapitating this Pokemon to try to eat the food. To eat the fruit. And I would not do that. Do you like coconuts? I love coconuts. Are they based on coconuts? Are you gonna break it? That's the thing! Like, you're literally just, like, decapitating the Pokemon to get the fruit. Like, I would not... I guess they're edible. I'll put an edible, but, like, you're pretty much just eating their brains, no? Like, you're just eating... You're eating brains. I don't want to do that. No, it's disgusting. It's disgusting. Eat them up like balut? I've never tried balut, and I don't want to. I don't want to eat balut. If you like balut, more power to you, but I don't want to eat it. I'm curious. Chikamo, have you guys had balut before? Do you like it? How can you describe the taste and the texture? I think the texture is more of what's gonna get me, like, scared. Because I imagine it tastes, like, very soft, but also, like, a little bit crunchy or, like, chewy. And, like, and slimy? Probably very slimy, right? What is it? It's pretty much, it's a fertilized duck egg. Traditionally, I think nowadays they'll also use, like, chicken eggs. But traditionally, it's a fertilized duck egg where the duck is like... It's like a fetus. It's like an actual fetus that you're consuming. Like a fully developed duck fetus. Tastes like chicken? Does it actually taste like you're eating chicken? What about texture-wise? Sentry egg? No, I think sentry egg is the egg. It's like the black egg that's like fermented, right? But it's not fertilized. Like balut is actual like fertilized fetus. Like it's an actual fetus that you're eating. It's good, though some parts might be a bit rubbery if it's old. Oh, that was the word I was trying to look for. Yeah, a bit rubbery, right? I imagine the beak part must be like a little bit... I imagine the beak texture is like chestnut. I don't know if it's accurate, but like that's what I'm imagining the beak texture to be like. Like a slimy chestnut. Cubone and Marowak. They're too cute. Wait, I don't wanna eat them. But I think they would just be decent. I think they'd be a tier above edible. Because they are still mammals. But it's an orphan Pokemon put out of its misery. I heard, isn't the lore behind a Cubone is a Kangaskhan's baby, right? It's like when the Kangaskhan baby, or no, it's when the Kangaskhan mom like dies and leaves the baby behind, and then this is like the skull of its mother, and then after it grows and evolves into a Marowak, this is like it kind of fuses with the mother's like skull. You're right, the bone broth would be tasty. Well, no, because if you think about it, like, the bone that's on top of their head and the one that they carry in their hand, it's like, it's not fresh bone. It's not bone that's been kept, like, moist inside of a wet, warm body. It's, like, dried out and, like, weathered from the elements and, like, cracked. It's not like fresh bone. It's kept moist with their tears. Okay, you convinced me. It's gonna be yummy tier. You're right. You're right. The actual depressed, clinical depression orphan Pokemon. The absolutely traumatized, clinical depression. What else can we add? Bipolar? No, not bipolar. BPD, borderline personality. What else? What else? What other traumas can we add to this? Yeah, I mean, orphans. That's pretty much trauma, like, that's like pretty much all the trauma that they need. They're orphans. So... this is cannibalism. Plus, they're like all pure muscle. Like, what are you eating here? Like, you... Cannibalism. Lickitung? It has to be a delicacy, right? Like just eating Lickitung tongue? Tongue meat though? Yum yum. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Cause like people do eat animal tongue here, so like... I think Lickitung will be a delicacy. These are inedible. Actually, gas... or they're gassy Pokemon. I think if you put the creatures in a rift in a locked room with no air ventilation whatsoever, and you lock them in with the coughing and the wheezing, that's very good. That's a very nice chamber. From Valorant. Chamber from Valorant. Gas them. Oh, I mean, chamber. I don't think this guy would taste good at all. I don't think... Rhyhorn? Rhydon? Well, okay, maybe Rhyhorn would be like decent. Maybe similar to like Nidoking. Okay, decent. Yeah, Chamber from Valorant. Rhyhorn might be tasted under the rock. Do you think people eat rhinoceros? I mean, surely someone does, but like, it's definitely not called rhinoceros meat. Are there images? Okay, the images are blurred. I'm not gonna unblur it. That's actually so manga-esque. I'm not unblurring the images. Okay, but someone says... Oh, it's illegal. Anecdotal reports suggest that it is tough and has a gamey flavor. Yeah, I think it's decent. It's just decent. Are they almost extinct? Oh, well. In the Pokemon world, that doesn't apply because you can literally just breed them as much as possible, as much as you want. So if you want to harvest the horns, you can. Just keep one breeding pair. Wait, that's literally like slavery. It's literally slavery to just force them to like produce as many eggs as possible, and they're like, that's their whole life purpose, is just like produce eggs for you so that you can harvest their babies and like raise them for their horns and then like eat their meat later. Oh well, unlucky. They're the ones that decide to be carnated into the Pokemon world. So like, Pokemon are friends without pay. Slavery is legal in Pokemon. Yeah, unlucky. Just have a pair of breeding slaves, and then you get your horn slaves and your meat slaves. Pal World? Didn't Pal World have to remove a pal because of Nintendo or like Game Freak or something? Chansey, I imagine the egg is actually like pretty yummy. I don't know about the actual like Pokemon itself. But just for the egg, we're putting in yummy tier. Also, I don't know what the lore behind Chansey is that much. Is this egg like a Chansey baby? Is it a Happiny? Chansey egg is yummy? Alright, it's in the yummy tier. It feeds the egg to heal another Pokemon? So Chansey's just out here giving away her eggs to just anyone, all willy-nilly. What the flip? Oh, it's not an actual egg? It doesn't give its eggs away to evil people? Well. Good thing I'm not evil. Good thing I'm pure and an angel, so like Chansey's gonna give me all of her eggs then. But is it like a baby? Is it a Happiny egg? Like what is the egg? It's just a random egg, or is it actually like part of its its birth line? It is a Happiny? So it's Chansey's like personal egg. Okay, eat it. Just eat it. Tangela! It looks inedible. It does not look edible. We're putting Kangaskhan on the same tier as Nidoking and Rhyhorn. Cause like they're all like similar animals actually. Wait, now that I look, why are like they're so similar? There's so many like dinosaur-esque like Pokemons that all look like each other, just different colors. Fancy eggs are real. Happy uses stones to pretend to have eggs. Oh my gal. Even are they like just being groomed to like be motherly and like nurturing the whole entire time? Like Happy, you can do other things with your life. You don't have to be a mother. You don't have to be a mother if you don't want to be. Seadra and Sea King? Or no, what were their names? Is it Seadra and Sea King? Or is it something else? Sea King is the evolved one, right? These are seahorse. I feel like it would be illegal to eat them. I think they would taste disgusting though. I don't think seahorses taste very good. Let me see. What does seahorse taste like? Lightly salty, crunchy with a fishy taste. Yeah, I don't think they would taste that nice. I don't think there's much meat on them either. Oh, Horsey, Seadra, Sea King? Wait a minute. Is the third evolution in a later gen? Ah, okay, wait, hold on. Sea King. Oh, Sea King is this! It's this Pokemon! Oopsies. Yeah, it's been a while. My Pokemon names have escaped my memory, but... Oh, Kingdra! Yes, that's what I was thinking about! So there is a third evolution, but it's in a later gen. So this is Horsey and Seadra, right? Horsey and Seadra. I don't think they would taste that good. There's not... When I look at seahorse meat, they just look like they'll be crunchy. It just looks like crunchy all the way through with like barely any meat on the inside. Well, okay, I guess it's edible then. It's edible, not disgusting. Try them and eat with rice? Yeah, I'll keep them in edible. Too bony. That's the word! Yeah, they do look very bony. Okay, Goldeen and Sea King. Okay, they're fish. Okay, Goldeen is a fish, but she's a goldfish. So I think she's just like edible, but wouldn't taste good. But Sea King, on the other hand, would be yummy. Right? People don't really eat goldfish, right? What does goldfish taste like? Very rich flavor like lobster? Goldfish take on the flavor of the water that they swim in. Yeah, so I'm gonna say it's just edible. Wait, you're onto something. Just like aerate, like oxygenate the broth so that they can still breathe. But like, oh my god. Okay. So they're edible if they're just like natural Goldeens, but like if you farm them in broth, they would be yummy. Then they would evolve into yummy tier. Have you seen Wolf of Wall Street, the guy eats a goldfish? I haven't seen the movie actually. That's the one with Leonardo DiCaprio, right? I haven't seen it. Are starfish edible? What does starfish taste like? Oh, some starfish have toxins that can paralyze you and give you violent diarrhea. Tastes like sea urchin? I love sea urchin! So would these guys be a delicacy then? I love uni. Uni daisuki. So if it's like uni, these guys are delicacies. Not poison type? Okay. Delicacies. Oh my god, delicacies. And then you could even like wear the jewel. You can turn the jewel that they have in the middle into like jewelry, like a necklace or something. As a keepsake memorabilia of when you ate a star meat. Cannibalism. Why would you ever want to eat a Mr. Mime? I feel like, cause you know like you are what you eat. Like if you eat a Mr. Mime, like you're literally just a clown. Like you're just a cannibal clown. Yeah, the freaky Pokemon. Why would you want to eat this one? Tastes like cotton candy, there's no way. Like look at the guy. The guy looks so mischievous. I would not eat it. Is that like an in-lore observation? Like, does someone actually, like, say that they taste like cotton candy? Scyther is a bug, so, like, no, disgusting. But it is cute, so it has pretty privilege. But no, it's still a bug at the end of the day, so, like, that's absolutely disgusting. Plus, it's like a dangerous, violent bug. Electabuzz, I don't think would taste that good. I feel like you would actually die if you ate this one, so maybe it's like inedible. Actually. I feel like it would be way too shocking, no? Same with this guy. I think this guy is too fiery. Pinsir! Pinsir is a bug, so heck no, we're not eating that. Disgusting! Disgusting! Not eating that. You can eat anything once? That's true. Wait! We just found our Gyukatsu! We found our Gyukatsu animal! This is yummy. No, this is 5-star Michelin. 5-star Michelin animal right there. Need to move Mr. Mime and Nidoqueen down to Jinx tier. Mr. Mime is staying right where he belongs. He belongs here. And Nidoqueen is not you're eating Nidoqueen? Like what? Nidoqueen is up here for her milk. She's here for her milk. So like wait, imagine like Nidoqueen ice cream. Technically Wagyu, because from Kanto, a region based on a region in Japan. This one? The delicacy? No, 5-star Michelin. Magikarp, yummy. Magikarp would be yummy, it's a yummy fish. Gyarados? Yummy. It's based on like it's a sea dragon, right? Yeah, it has to be yummy. Plus, like one Gyarados could feed like 50 people. So it's like, wait, does like, do you think in the Pokemon world that like world hunger exists? Because if you can just breed these Pokemon, like How would world hunger exist if you can literally just breed like these giant, enormous, edible Pokemon to like feed the masses? Gahayo, Jikama! Jagami gotta be a delicacy, no? You're right. Dragon meat is a delicacy, I agree. The world economy of Pokemon is flourishing, but that's another thing. Like, if everyone is rich and wealthy, then like no one is rich and wealthy. Do you know what I mean? Like, the wealth class only exists because there's like the poor class. Like, fortunate people can only be labeled as fortunate because they're unfortunate people. It's like the same logic as if everyone in the world is like beautiful, then no one is beautiful. Then you're just like normal. That's the average then. You're just average. If everyone's beautiful, then you're average. Like, beautiful people can only be labeled as beautiful because there exists like people, like non-beautiful people. So if Pokemon economy is flourishing, then that's just normal, right? Isn't that just average? No, there's nothing wrong with being average, but I'm saying, like, if you say that the economy in the Pokemon world is flourishing, that means there has to be people that are not flourishing. Because you can only call something that's, like, you can only label it as flourishing if there's something that isn't flourishing. Do you know what I mean? If everyone is flourishing, then that's just normal. Like, then no one is flourishing, because, like, that's just the average. We don't talk about the poor regions, we haven't been there in the games. Oh, but they exist? Like, is it talked about? Are there actually, like, the Pokemon slums? Is that, like, real? It's not enough to actually succeed. Others need to fail. Wait! No, but literally, it's not. No! Only if you lose a zero-sum game, someone has to lose for someone to gain. Is that not how, like, the capitalist economy that we live in, that we all live and partake in, is that not how it works in this capitalistic economy? Unless, is Pokemon World, is it like socialism? Are they socialist? It's not capitalism in Pokemon World? Because in a capitalist society, Jikama? Yes, like someone does have to lose in order for someone to win. Like, that's quite literally capitalism. That is like the epitome, the essence of capitalism. Like, billionaires can only be billionaires because they're exploiting the working class people. Like, healthcare is free? I guess it's socialist then. I guess Pokemon is just socialist. Like, everyone is just, like, millionaires. But if everyone's a millionaire, like, the currency just... If everyone's a millionaire, then, like, currency just doesn't matter as much. Like, the value comes from... Okay, whatever. Well... Huh. It comes from how many Pokemon gym badges you have? So everyone is like monetarily wealthy, but they measure wealth in like Pokemon gym badges? Wait, you're right! Like Giovanni! Yeah, isn't Giovanni considered to be like very wealthy in the Pokemon universe? So like if everyone is wealthy, like not everyone Pokemon is wealthy like Giovanni. There's still like a class disparity. Fiora! Hi Fiora! Arigato for the raid! She did escape the hole. Listen guys, I literally I tried to tell them. I said Fiora's not here. When everyone gathered for the picture, I said Viora's not here. But they still went ahead and did the pictures anyway. Like, that's not, I did my part. I did all I could. Like, I did my best. Hi, Viora. Hi, Sumas. Welcome. We are just doing a Pokemon tier list. A perfectly normal, mentally stable tier list. Oh, am I the stepbrother? Yeah, I was actually in the Minecraft stream like earlier today. I was exposed. I am a male. It got caught in 4K, guys. The Fiora, did you try pressing U? Did you try pressing U in the Minecraft, like, when you're on Minecraft? Cause like someone in chat typed like press U, so I did, and I got hit with saying that like I'm a male. I'm a man. So exposed. Oh wait, not yet? Okay, you can try. Next time you're on Minecraft, press U. Just press the hotkey U, and like you'll see some very interesting melons. Some melons. Hey, Polypuff! You come here often? Look, you're in the edible tier, Polly. Polly, you're in edible tier. You're edible. How does that make you feel? Also, we put Diglett and Dugtrio in yummy tier just for you. Because they look like glizzies. And you like choking on glizzies. So, we put them in yummy tier just for you. Wait, what was the last Pokemon I just placed? I don't remember. No, you're not being attacked. You're chilling. Don't worry about it. Okay, I think Lapras. Lapras has to be a delicacy. Like, Lapras is giving me, like, ancient... Like, back in the dinosaur days, kind of like the Loch Ness Monster. Like, this has to be a delicacy Pokemon. Why is Jinx that eat? Because you eat Pokemon. Cause this is a Pokemon edible tier list. And Jinx is she's edible. Everything is edible at least once. So like she's yeah, cause she ate. Jinx ate. You know, she's serving the country. So you know, Ditto can transform into like pretty much like any Eevee is pet tier. I don't want to eat an Eevee. But if we were to eat an Eevee, I imagine it just tastes like a rabbit, right? I think Jolteon would be way too, like, spicy tasting. Same with Flareon. I think they would be way too spicy tasting, so, like, they're gonna go in edible, but not anything higher than that. Or maybe they should be decent, because they're still, like, animal meat. You know what I mean? I guess an important question is if this edibility gauging is from a human point of view or a kaiju point of view. I imagine there's some disparity between what they might consider palatable. Oh, this is definitely from a human point of view, because this is from the POV of Chikama, okay? So if you guys think I'm a freak, no. I'm just mirroring you guys, so you guys are the freak. If you think I'm a freak, like, you're just calling yourself a freak. So, like, watch your tone, guys. Watch your words. Cause I'm just mirroring what Jikama enjoys. Alright? Not what I would want as a kaiju. This is what Jikama would think as a human being. Okay. Porygon is either candy or inedible. Porygon looks like candy though. But it's most likely inedible. I know, Porygon looks like he would taste like a ring pop or something. Like a ring pop or those jewel candies. Literal data? Yeah, but candy! Candy data! Alright. He goes into inedible. Inedible, but like you could give it to a baby. You should feed it to a baby that's like spoiled and crying and annoying you. Then it turns into candy. And you should force feed it to the baby. Praise. Praise. These have to taste disgusting though. If they're like ancient creatures, I don't think they would taste that good. Do people eat hermit crabs? What does hermit crab taste like? Oh my god, that's what they look like without a shell? They look like lobsters. Yeah, oh my god. Okay, this is going into decent tier then. They're decent. It looks like lobster. They're decent. They're aight. They're still a bit like freaky. They're like freaky lobsters. Yeah, they do look freaky. They do. Kabuto and Kabutops. These guys are like insects, no? These are disgusting. Aerodactyl, this is a delicacy. No, this actually has to be wait, these Pokemon are fossils! Wait, these are actual like fossil, like ancient dinosaur Pokemon. So like this is actually, if a restaurant was to serve Aerodactyls, that would be a crazy, like that would make the news headlines, no? Cause like imagine you hear that a restaurant is serving like cloned dinosaurs. Yeah, like serving cloned dinosaurs from like DNA from a million years ago. Like that's actually insane. Like I'm pretty sure like every billionaire would be lined up willing to drop like $100 million like to try that. Oh my god, that is a delicacy. That's actually like the highest tier delicacy on the entire list. That's insane. Snorlax has to be yummy. In fact, it might even be a 5-star Michelin. Unless it's too fatty? I imagine like Snorlax's meat is very marbled. So it must taste good, no? There was a company that did that with the mammoth. They made a meatball. Oh my god. Mammoth meatball. Sounds so hard. Do you know how much they were selling it for? Like a bear is probably gamey. Oh, is he a bear? Blubbery? Oh. Then is it a delicacy? I guess he's just decent then, right? Wait, actually I'm curious to come up, like... If you were to breed a Snorlax and like have a baby... Like a Munchlax, if you were to like just not feed the Munchlax well, would it still evolve into a Snorlax? Like, do you think you could like try to manipulate Munchlax into becoming like a skinny Snorlax? Animal abuse? No, it's not. I say it's not animal abuse, so like it's fine. It'd probably die. Okay, then what about starving like a Snorlax? Like an already evolved Ikemen Snorlax. Yeah, do you think if you just like starved it that like it would become skinny? Oh, they don't evolve normally? Yeah, I guess Snorlax is just... What do you mean, Jinomo? Why am I being yelled at right now? I'm just curious. I'm just... Snorlax. I'm just so curious. I'm also curious of the other way around. Like, surely if you were to overfeed, like, any of these animals, wouldn't they become, like... They'll gain weight, no? Like, the law of thermodynamics has to apply to Pokemon as well, right? Like, calories in, calories out. Like, if you just overfeed the Pokemon, won't they, like, gain... Won't they gain weight? But why have I never seen an overweight... I've never seen an overweight fish, actually. Does that exist? Does fish even have fat? Is it possible for fish? Do they even have fat cells? There's a fat Pikachu? Wait, like, isn't, like, the earlier depictions of Pikachu in the anime was, like, a bit chunkier, right? And then over time, like, Pikachu slowly got more and more slim. Fish are always swimming. Swimming is actually, like, the hardest sport. I've heard multiple times. Cause, like, it uses every single muscle in your body. And I also heard that cold water is, like, amazing at burning, like, calories. Treating Taros like those Wagyu cows? Yeah, we need to give Taros, like, daily massages. Daily massages! And, like, make them listen to classical music. And give them, like... like, spas and, like, beauty treatments. Yeah, it belongs in Michelin. It belongs. Yeah, organic free-range grass-fed. Okay, these are legendary Pokemon. Like, they're for sure... These are delicacies. In fact, I would even say, like, they're, like, illegal to eat. Like, these have to be illegal. Like, I don't think they would taste good. They would not taste good. Except for Articuno. I think Articuno will be the tastiest. But, like, Moltres and Zapdos, they're way too... I think they're gonna be too spicy and spiky feeling. But, like, Moltres definitely tastes good. But, like, it's fire. Is that not spicy? But these guys are definitely delicacies. There's only one. There's only one of them in the world. They actually need to be, like, their own tier as well. I would even say they'll be more of a delicacy than Aerodactyl. Cause, like, at least you can have, like, multiple Aerodactyls, but there's only one of these guys. Dratini is definitely yummy. It's like an eel. Dragonair. And then Dragonite would be a delicacy, because it's a dragon. Did I not say... Wait, is it Dratini or Dratini? What did I say? Did I say Dratini or Dratini? I don't remember. Okay, Mewtwo, this is cannibalism. Mewtwo is for sure... Mewtwo would be the most cannibalistic choice out of everyone on this list. Mew? Delicacy. Actual delicacy. Like, Mew is a delicacy. Mew is also intelligent, but the thing is, Mew is very intelligent. However, it doesn't look like a human. It looks like a little mouse. Like, Mewtwo looks like a human. Not actually a human, but like, it looks more of a bipedal mammal than Mew does. Mew placenta soup? I think they would sell for like 1 billion. They would sell for like $1 billion. Okay, why would I eat Mew? Why would I eat Mew when like Lopunny exists? Oh my god, I can't wait until we get to Lopunny's gen. Oh my god. But yeah, Chikama, this is what the tier list is looking like. I'll post the full image on Twitter. So I will post it on Twitter. And then I also want to, like, once I get through all of the gens, I want to combine all of the gens into one tier list. And I'll post it on Twitter as well. But yeah. This is the Pokemon tier list. The perfectly normal, non-nefarious Pokemon tier list. So I think this is very nice. We did well. I'm hungry now. You should go outside and capture like the first squirrel that you see and then eat it. You know, I saw a video of a squirrel. Like, its friend got run over by a car. And then the squirrel was like resting its hand on his dead friend. And just like staring at his friend. And the caption was like, "You can never tell me that animals don't have emotions and like they aren't sentient." And like the squirrel just had his hand on the dead squirrel friend's like tummy and was just staring at it. So like, that's why when you capture the squirrel out in your backyard, you have to make sure you don't leave behind any traces. You have to kidnap it so that you don't leave behind any evidence. So that its friends think that it just ran away, not that it died. But yeah. Thank you so much for coming to the tier list! Eat his friend too. But I think I can actually find the TikTok. Let me see if I can find it. I don't know if I saved it, but I did not save it to come on, heck. Heck, but like it was just a squirrel that was like that looked a bit sad with his tummy. I mean with his hand on his friend's tummy. So heck. Your capacity to ruin an emotional, heartfelt moment with completely off-the-wall insanity is truly astonishing, Jira. I am impressed. Wait, was there an emotional, heartfelt moment? What was the heartfelt moment? Was it how good my tier list is? This is a very accurate tier list if I do say so myself. I feel like there's no way anyone can disagree with this. Yeah, I'm normal. What do you mean? Don't leave a body so they're not sad? I mean, isn't that true? Like, if you don't want them to mourn their dead friends, like, don't leave behind their dead bodies. Instead of giving them closure of knowing them what happened, you have to make them wonder for their entire life. You need to trap them in mental anguish forever. Like, where did they go? Are they okay? Why did they leave me? Is it my fault? Did I do something wrong? How are they doing these days? Instead of giving them that closure of knowing like that they're dead, you have to make them wonder forever. You have to absolutely traumatize them. Jira and Remy are sus but in different categories? What kind of sus am I? What kind of sauce are you putting me in? The straitjacket? Not again. Not a... See, come on, I don't like the straitjacket. It feels very restricting. Restricting? I don't want to. Crazy, I was crazy once. They locked me in a room with rats, and rats made me crazy. Yeah, I'm not sus. I am the opposite of evil. I'm angel. Tenshi desu. Hi, Tenshi. I'm Tenshi. Solitary confinement. As long as you serve me, Pikachu meat, I'll be chilling. Just give me Ash's Pikachu. Jira is in the very likely potential supervillain sus category. Objectively incorrect, you are definitely evil. That is your subjective opinion. Not an objective fact. The objective fact is that I am an angel. And I've never done anything wrong before. And, you guys are acting like my favorite Sanrio character is Kuromi. But like, it's not Kuromi. It's Pochako. I am a Pochako, Cinnamon Roll, and Hanamaru Obake girly, okay? We're not evil. We're angels. So, yeah. I need to blow my nose. Be right back. I'm back to come on. Okaeri, arigato! The blowing nose didn't help at all. Like, my nose is still absolutely stuffed. But... Thank you, Chikama! But yeah, this was the Gen 1 Pokemon tier list. Do you guys... Is it a yay or nay? You guys agree or disagree? It's very clogged up. Yay? Yippee! See, we're on the same wavelength. The same frequency to come up. Except for Mew? What tier would you put Mew into? Would Mew not be a gourmet delicacy? Mr. Mime? Oh, you want Mr. Mime in the eat category, right? But like... What the Skibbity? To come on, you're a freak. You're a freak for putting Mr. Mime there. Literally could not disagree more. I'm terrified at the entire thing. That's okay. We're gonna eventually do a Gen 2. We're gonna eventually do every single Gen. No Pokemon is safe from me. They shall all be consumed. Play Clown Core for that Tikama? You guys really like the Clown Core, huh? Alright, let me find it. I forgot the file name. I think it's just Beat, right? Okay, here we go. Hold on, I need to put it behind me though. Okay. Alright, Tikama. You guys get to listen to this yet again. I can't with the welcome to the circus! It's so loud! Dun 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 dun. manager said that this gives him anxiety. One. Okay. The furry is ulting Chikawa. Oh my god. But yeah, this is the tier list, guys. And you know, before I go. Wow, I'm on the left side now. Wow, this is new, Chikama, this is new! But, you know. How are you doing, Chikama? Hi, Chikama! How are you guys? Great, how are you? I'm doing fantastic. You know, I just got done doing a Gen 1 Pokemon tier list. And it's making me quite famished. So, do you know what that means, Chikama? Do you know? Do you know why I brought you here today? Why I've gathered you guys here in front of me today? Are you aware? Chikama is gourmet delicacy tier that I eat every single day because I'm a greedy glutton. And my greed sickens you guys. So even though you guys are a delicacy, I'll eat you guys every single day. So, first we make Chikama nice and big. And then, we shrink Chikama down into a tiny bite-sized piece. Stop screaming. The screaming is not going to take away the pain. And then, Oshi! Yummy, arigato, Chikama! I will see you guys. Tomorrow is off, Kai. So, like, it's gonna be streamed on the VspoEN Twitter, sorry, not Twitter. The VspoEN Twitch account. So let me link that for you guys. Wait, I actually don't know the channel. Hold on. Okay! It's right here. So, yeah, I will see you guys tomorrow at Offkai. And it's being streamed on that VspoEN Twitch channel, so hi, if you wanna watch, it'll be there. And yeah. The next time I stream personally is Sunday. Right? Sunday? Wait, let me look at the schedule. It is Sunday, but I forgot what game I'm playing. I don't remember. Oh, it's a rest day? Okay, then I will see you guys. No wonder I couldn't remember the game. Then I will see you guys on Tuesday. I'll see you guys on Tuesday then. Hi. Sayonara, Jira Jisaki.